Hello, fellow people of the Earth. I am Derry50 from Runetooncraft Productions, and welcome to a new episode of my old school RuneScape Let's Play. I decided to chill a little bit this episode since the last few episodes have been quite eventful, a little bit too eventful, and we've spent quite a long time on some of those quests. Today we're just going to do this quick and little old quest called Devious Mines. Now, this is a quest about the Temple Monks and the Entrana Monks. It's kind of a cool little opening quest, I think, for a new series that didn't exist in old school, unfortunately. But at least we can start the opening quest, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, the requirements for this quest, the quest requirements, which is I guess the hardest thing, is you need to have Wanted completed, Troll Stronghold completed, Doric's quest, and Abyss mini quest. The Abyss mini quest is the one they use to enter the Wilderness Abyss. I like 2H sword, and you'll lose the bowstring. The only one I care about is losing the large pouch. That kind of sucks. But you have to in order to complete the quest, so we're going to have to do it. You also need skill requirements. You need 65 smithing, which is boostable. You can see I don't have it. 50 runecrafting, and 50 fletching. I have those ones, but I do not have the smithing. The smithing is boostable. I think the fletching is also boostable. Let me just check on that quick. Actually, you know what? Only the smithing is boostable. Fletching and runecrafting are not going to be boostable for you, unfortunately. They require 50 of both of those, which isn't too hard. It's really the 65 smithing, which is the hardest one. And I'm going to use the spicy stew technique to boost those with the orange spice, which is what you use to boost smithing. And just take these ingredients, put them in your inventory. Make sure you have at least 3 orange spice and 1 stew. And just in case it doesn't go well for you, you can boost up to 5 with 3 orange spice. But it's kind of a rare chance of that happening. So if you have 60 smithing, you might be able to. You might say, "Oh, I'll just stew up to 65," but you'll probably waste a lot of spices doing that. If you have like 63 or something closer to 65, it'll be a lot easier for you. So anyway, some other items that you should bring are some. I have some Falador teleports here because we'll use those. I also have some stamina potions and super energies. I don't think I'll really need them, but I'm bringing them anyway because it's a very, very short quest. Also, I'm bringing a lunar staff because this is how we're going to get to the quest start. And this is how we're going to kind of go through the quest. There's 2 places we have to teleport to, pretty much. So let's go ahead and use the fairy ring to start the quest. So we need, first of all, to start the quest, we need to talk to someone at the temple. The temple by, I think it's called Temple Paterdomus. Yeah. So what we did a lot here on the last quest we did. So you go ahead and use the fairy ring code CKS. This will put you right outside the temple. Over here, Temple Paterdomus. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Apprentice and mage. Adventurer. Hold on, I need to figure out what this is. That's apparently for the temple trekking minigame. Anyway, when you get here, you want to enter the temple after you've typed in CKS and stuff. And come over here. Climb down the trapdoor. You'll see Dreadzul in here. Go ahead and go through the temple. You won't be able to go through the temple unless you've completed Priest in Peril. Just one of the requirements for this quest. Go ahead and run through the temple, completely through it. The basement, anyway. Climb up the ladder at the end. And we should see... there it is. Talk to the monk directly outside the temple. Good day to you, adventure. Could you spare the time to help me? Sure thing, what do you need? Our warriors face new dangerous threats. We need a specially designed weapon to victorious. If you could help by building one of those weapons, ensure victory is ours. Ooh, a new weapon. Okay, so he wants a new weapon. Let's make sure we just started the quest. Devious Mines. Spoken to monkeys have to make a special weapon for him, and I need to take a mithril 2H sword to Dorks and grind it down until I can string it with a bowstring. So, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and go to Falador. Head north. And then west a little bit from the main Falador area. And we'll come up to Dork's house, which we're going to use his whetstone. I believe you do have to use Dork's whetstone. I don't think you can use a whetstone that's in a player-owned house. I could be wrong, though. So, I mean, if you want to try that, you can. I do think we need this one, though. So anyway, if we try to use it right now, it's going to say you need a smithing level of 65 or above to do that. I'm going to go ahead and use some of our orange spices on the stew. I'm going to use 3, which is the max you can use. And I'm going to eat it. And let's see, what did I get? Nothing happened. Okay, yeah, it didn't boost smithing. That's why I brought multiple. So 1, 2, 3. Still didn't boost smithing. Alright, I might have to go get more, knowing my luck. 3. Wow, that decreased smithing. Okay, that's why you need multiple chances. So I'm gonna see if I have more orange spice. I really hope that I do, and we'll try it a little bit more. Something you can also do if you're 2 levels away, instead of getting more spices, I have a few spices left over, so I might as well do it. But if not, you can use. Let me see here. If you're 1 level away, you can have a normal dwarven stout, not even the matured version. A normal dwarven stout will bring you up 1 level. A mature dwarven stout, which costs more money in the GE and stuff, will bring you up. Just hold on a second. It'll bring you up 2 levels instead. So, yeah, let's see if we can get it this time. If not, oh, I should bring a restore potion as well. Because sometimes it actually decreases the level. So yeah, if you want a sure thing, like, you know, spices only sometimes work. If you want it to be sure, get 63 smithing and get a mature dwarven stout. And that's what I'll be doing if this doesn't work out for me. Because I never get lucky with spicy stews. If you guys have seen, oh yeah, recipe for disaster, I had to get the 70 cooking required to make, I had to get like 5 cooking levels. Yeah, I did not have luck with that at all. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Nope. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 doses in this one. Actually, I might as well just do 3. Yeah, we'll do 3, see what happens. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get a mature dwarven stout. So here's a dwarven stout M, which stands for mature. Let's see how much I have to drop on this. You can make one yourself. It just takes like over a day for it to actually like do anything. So let's see if we can actually get one for 40k. It's the most I'm gonna spend on this. Wow. All right, let's try something else. Let's try dwarven stout. Holy shoo! My gosh. Wow. Alright, hold on a sec. I bought one for a little under 60k. So yeah, that cost a lot. I would definitely recommend doing the spice thing. I'm very unlucky with that stuff. So at least this is a sure thing. I'll definitely get moved up 2 levels. Only 2 levels though, but I'm on 2 levels off anyway, so. Anyway, yeah. One thing to note, if you do the quest Forgettable Tale of a Drunken Dwarf, you will get one. You'll get 2 of these for a reward. So if you're like an Iron Man or something, that's one thing to note. So anyway, let's go ahead and drink this. And then create the Slender Blade. Then if you use a bowstring on it, you will get a bow sword, which is what we need. And that's now gone. Well, it should have. In a second, it should decrease to 64, according to this timer up here. But yeah, yeah, there it is. So you got to be quick with that as well, if you're gonna do this tactic. But that's 60k down the drain. Great. So anyway, now we need to head back to the. What was I about to say? We need to head back to the church and give him the stuff, the temple. So I didn't really think about this part. We need to actually go ahead and use the fairy ring again. Or, I mean, you could also get a home teleport and teleport to Canifis. In fact, let's just do that. That's what I'm going to do. You can get to Canifis however you want. It doesn't really matter. The fairy ring was just something else showing you. I'm just going to go ahead and take out my home teleport and go through my Carril portal, which I have that goes to Canifis. It's right over there. I'm just interested to see if I can. How am I supposed to use this? Oh man, that's pretty funny actually. So anyway, once you get to Canifis, head to the west if you're gonna do what I just did. That's the fairy ring that we just used. that brought us here. CKS is the code for that. And we're going to run through the temple again and talk to the monk on the other side. So anyway, when you talk to the monk, he'll say, I hope you could do one more favor, which sounds familiar if you've done one small favor. And he'll give you this orb. Now go ahead and use the orb on your large pouch, and giving you this illuminated large pouch thing. So now, here's the thing. In order to transport this large pouch, we need to use the Abyss, because we can't have any weapons go to Intrana. And we need to transport this pouch to Intrana. So we're going to use the Abyss. The large pouch will protect it, because if you don't use the Abyss to go to Intrana, you will be killed. Oh my gosh. A lot of PKers here. I think I might switch worlds before I go into the wilderness. I'm going to put my lunar staff in here because I don't know if that's a weapon in Intrana or not. I actually forget if it is or not. But let's go ahead and switch worlds so we don't run into these guys. So anyway, this is why we need completion of the Abyss mini quest. If you've not completed it, you need to complete that first before we can do this. And you might want to bring a pickaxe or something. I'm not going to bring anything, and we'll see what happens. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Major Zamrock right here, north of Edgeville. Click Teleport. And now we are in the Abyss. Also make sure you do bring that large pouch. You won't have any prey or anything, so you can't protect. I'm going to go ahead and try distracting these eyes, which I think uses thieving XP. Or uses the thieving skill. Looks like I did it successfully. Anyway, so once you go into the Abyss, you need to find the portal for Law, and here it is, the Law Rift. Go ahead and go through there, and then go through the portal over here. Don't actually craft any Law runes. And now we're on Intrana, and we have this large pouch. So, that's pretty cool. If you don't use the Abyss technique, what will happen is you will, you'll be asked, like, by the monks when you come here, what's that? And if you try to use the balloon technique, you'll say, like, what's in the pouch, or whatever, so, yeah. So anyway, we need to deliver this orb to the church in Intrana, but it's a surprise, so we got to use the orb on the altar. So, we're going to do that. We're going to head to the church, and we're going to use this pouch on the altar. And here's the cutscene that will occur. Some sort of ceremony going on. Oh no! You won't have it. No! Someone just stole her. Fool put that teleport beacon on the altar. You must find the fool who did it. What are you trying to say? I put it there. But where did you get it from? Must return to the monk and find out more, but be wary. Okay. Interesting. Sorry about that noise. And then head west again, back into the temple. And then go through the temple and talk to the monk. So anyway, once you come up here, you'll see there's a dead monk on the ground. So go ahead and search the dead monk. And there you go. Alright, so now we need to head back to Intrana and tell the High Priest what we've just found. Make sure you don't bring any weapons or anything like we didn't before. And we need to go to Intrana. But we don't have to go there the way we did before. We don't have to like go through the Abyss or anything. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to Port Sarim. And we're going to travel there that way. So just head south of Falador if you want to do that. You can also go there however you want. Don't have to do this way either. You could go through the Abyss again if you want. You can use the balloon transportation network if you want. That requires completion of the quest though, so you don't have to use that if you don't want to. Alright, well here I am at Port Sarim. No matter where my travels take me, I always end up back here somehow. Let's go ahead and right click on one of these monks and take boat. And after a quick search, the monk smiles at you and allows you to board. Okay. And once you're back, cross the gangplank and speak to the High Priest. Don't accidentally attack a monk. Just speak to the high priest. Have you found our relic yet? Part of the ancient artifact that Devious power must be informed. So we need to go speak to Sir Tiffy-Kashian in Falador. So go ahead and use your Falador teleport. And run to the east. And talk to Sir Tiffy-Kashian on the bench here. Good day, proselyte. Devious minds. Part of the business. Oh, the designs a weapon, we can work on some tactics. Never what we're dealing with. I don't know, gosh. We'll get it back somehow. Cool. So, we've completed Devious Minds. We awarded 1 quest point, 5,000 fletching XP, 5,000 runecrafting XP, and 6,500 smithing XP. So 6,500 smithing XP. So that's pretty much it. I like how this reward is technically bigger than the reward we got from the last quest in some ways, even though this quest is so much shorter. And the last quest was Darkness of Halavale, by the way. Now the next quest, as you can see, Sir Tiffy-Kashian talked as if there would be a next. That's kind of the end of that series that technically just started. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I know a lot shorter episode by like a quarter than last episode, but that was just a really long quest. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.